Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. We're going to carry on with the arcade mode. We've already done the time trials. As you can see, we have 100% complete. We've unlocked 25 of the 70 cars. Now, the exhibition races are slightly different. You get more cars depending on the position you finish. So, for example, third place, you get the bronze trophy, you get 1 car. If you finish in second, you get 2 cars and a silver trophy. And if you finish in first, you get 3 cars and you get the gold trophy. There's also 15 races in this category as well. We're going to do them in groups of 5, so I'm going to do the first 5, then the second, and then the last group of 5 as well. So we start off with Nissan Speedway, and unlike the time trial mode, you actually can select what car you want. So we're going to do them in order as well. Start with a D class and C, B, A, S, U, R4, R3, R2, and then R1, and so on and so forth. Rinse and repeat. So what I usually do is go to the best car in this class. So it would be the Ultima RL A spec. But I'm actually going to go for, because I'm a good old Brit, I'm going to go for the Vauxhall Astra. Why not? Nice blue. Again, everything is turned off. So we'll just start then for race 1. 2 laps around good old Nissan Speedway, as it was known on this one. It was just Sunset Peninsula Speedway in the first game. But they changed it. Had the Nissan partnership. And there we go. So we're in 4th. And this is our lovely machine. And unlike the first game as well, you don't ruin your engine by over-revving, which is very nice. Get out of the way, please. And this is our lovely Vauxhall. Got to remember that the look back view is different. We'll squeeze past the Ultima. Is that the Nissan Ultima? Or whatever it was? I can't remember. It was like 5 seconds ago. And all the drivers as well have names. So you got Taniguchi behind, then you got Grant, and then Lundsman. Some of the names are from real drivers as well. So we're doing fairly well, pulling away. And this should be race 1 complete, pretty much. These aren't difficult in the slightest. You can really exploit the races from what car you pick. So that's what I'm going to be doing anyway, because again, this is just arcade mode. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bring anything to the table at all. As I've mentioned during the time trials, is that all it does, it unlocks cars and tracks that you can use in the normal single player or multiplayer races, but we're not going to be doing any of that, so this is just to show off all of what the game has to offer, excluding the online mode, because of course they shut down all the servers and you can't race online anymore, which is a shame. So we can't 100% the game with the achievements, because some of them you do have to do it online, but oh well, not to worry. So already 10 seconds up on our previous lap time as well. So we should get just over, what, 1 minute and 1 minute and 2 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute 1.8. I'm going to say. And everyone else is back there, not going to cause any trouble whatsoever. And we get it in. Was that a 101? Ah, 101.6. Oh well, we get more achievements anyway, so that's all good. Ain't gonna worry about the replay either. Not yet, anyway. And we get our lovely machines. So this is for winning the bronze. Nice. Oh no, this is the gold car, I should say. So we get the lovely Calsonic GTR, the Super GT machine. For silver, we get given the... What is it? Oh, it's another, it's a GT300. It is the 300ZX, or the Hemisport. Hayes Miss Sport. Sorry. Endless Z. Can't speak today. Didn't put my teeth in this morning. And for the bronze, we get the Tomicara, the GTO. Oh, that flipped there for a second. I actually swapped a bit too quick. But there you go. That's the gold, silver, and bronze. Now we're going to go to Tsukuba. And we're going to go to Class C. What car should we pick for this one? We'll go to the end. Oh, we can use a Cadillac. I did this for the video for the other channel. We're going to go for the good old Celine Mustang. We're going to have it in yellow. We can't have it in any other color but yellow. Even though most Mustangs are red, I like to be a bit different. Increase the difficulty settings in career to yield greater financial rewards for winning. Already done so. You don't win anything but cars or tracks in this mode, so we're not going to worry about career mode just yet anyway. And here we go again. And go! Squeeze past the caddy. Do a little side drifting. It didn't work. Oh, you got Egbert currently in third. Like the... Oh, no. This car likes to understeer. A bit like the coffee brand Dowd Egbert. Just spelt differently. Squeeze past the Lotus. Let's have a look at our machine, shall we? Does sound rather nice. Nice little slingshot maneuver. Not taking any chances with the understeer either. Nicely done. Right, go back onto the bonnet view. You can't really drift in this thing because it has the snap oversteer, so if you try and correct it, it'll just fling you into the other direction. Good old Egbert is still in third. Nine seconds up on our previous lap time as well. We're now leading by 3.1 seconds over second place. Or 165 meters. Or feet. I think that's meters. Oh, wrong button again. Yeah, I think that's definitely meters. Now there is one car I used to drift with, I think I did mention this a couple of years ago, is a Silvia S13. No, it wasn't a couple of years ago, it was quite recently. But I used to do an engine swap, make it into a four-wheel drive, and it was just phenomenal at drifting. I mean, even though it's not really a drift car because they're supposed to be rear-wheel drive, but it was good fun. This was back in the days before drifting became mainstream. And there we go. Race 2 is complete. And I will save the replay for this one. Just to see if there's anything decent I can use as a thumbnail, but there you go. So another 3 cars that we won't be using because, again, once the arcade mode is done, you don't really need to go back to it. So that is the NSX. The Takata NSX. Lovely. GT500 machine. Next up is the... what's that? Ah, it's the Subaru. It's the GT300, the Cusco Subaru Advan Impreza. And finally, we just get a run-of-the-mill MR2, the Tow 20 MR2. Doesn't look too bad, I suppose. And there we go, Silverstone then. For the next one, move to B class. And what car should we use? The Lotus Exige, the Panos Esperante, the Lotus Esprit. We'll go for the Aston Martin, shall we? In a nice, I don't know, as a pea green metallic. I do like the sound of the Aston's engine. Very beefy V8 engine. Or V6, whatever the power plant was used for the Aston. I think it was a V8. Can't remember. Oh, it was a V12. Sorry, my mistake. Lovely. And you notice what position you start in is the car list. So if you remember, the Lotus Exige was the fastest of the group. Then you had the Panos, which was second. Of course, that started second. Then you had the Lotus Esprit, and then the Aston Martin. So they put you in order of where the cars are in the list. A little bit of understeer. I do like that blue that the Panos is using. It's quite nice. Like a sky blue metallic. Or baby blue metallic. One of them. Excuse me. Fling the ass end out. Oh, it didn't quite work. No, kind of. So we have Newson, Wiseman, or Weisman, and Fulwell, the top four at the moment. And I believe that audio issue, the anomaly that I was getting before when capturing the 360, I believe it's kind of fixed. I haven't really heard any noticeable blipping, and there's a good reason how I fix, or there's a possible reason how I fixed that, is that I used to get a similar issue on OBS as well, where sometimes the audio would blip or go out of sync, and that doesn't happen anymore. And the reason is that I'm not hooking up the sound directly to the sound card on the PC tower. Rather, I've got the sound hooked up to the monitor, which is of course the Asus, into the sound port at the back. So it's sort of bypassing the graphics card completely. And since I've done that, I've not had any popping or blipping or anything with the audio, and it's been really clear. So, if you have experiences with the HD60S capture card having audio blips, then don't hook up the sound to the graphics card or the sound card. Hook it up to another sound source like your monitor, and it'll fix the problem. Well, it has fixed it for me anyway. I'm not sure if it'll do it for anybody else. I mean, it may still do it now and again, but I haven't really noticed it as much. Or if at all. So, yeah. And, of course, we'll do the usual handbrake it across the line. That completely failed, but oh well, we'll try it for the next two races. There we go, we win. Newson, Weisman, Fulwell, Shaw, Hennion, Wendell, and Bishop. We'll save that replay as well, just so I can have a bit of a multiple choice. But yeah, as you can see, these races, again, very simple. Similarly to the time trials. And what cars do we get this time? We get another GT500. Oh no, we don't. We get a the good old Velox ProDrive Racing 550 Maranello. That's the good old European Le Mans series. For silver, we get Galati, the touring car. the Champion S4 competition. And for bronze, we get the lovely, well, I say lovely, very loosely. I don't like the livery on this because it's not symmetrical. See, it's different. Oh, well. So yeah, we get given a nice Nissan, which isn't too bad. Okay, New York. To go on to the penultimate race then, and we're going to go to Class A. What car should we use for this one? We can have the Chevy Corvette, the the 2005 Ford GT, 2005 Mercedes SLR, which was once the safety car for Formula 1 back in the day, the 2001 TVR Tuscan, not a fan of that, to be fair, the Audi AWE Tuning, no, the Lamborghini Murcielago, no, Dodge Viper, no, I don't like this version. We'll just go for the... We'll go for the Ford GT. And we'll go yellow again. We'll use a Corvette around Laguna Seca or something. I don't know. Racing career events to level up your car. Leveling your car will reward you with upgrade discounts. Unlike Forza Motorsport 4, where once you reach level 20, they give you 100% discount, which makes winning money absolutely superfluous, and I can't stand it. I love the idea of grinding races to get money to buy certain cars, but Forza Motorsport 4, they just made it way too easy. I don't approve! Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, arcade mode, you don't get any damage. There we go. Grenewalt. You can bugger off, matey. Mares and Croco, the top four. Now, he's going to brake early. I'm going to brake a little bit later. Brake disc glowing in the sunset. And there we go. 2 laps to go. They moved the start-finish line a bit further down compared to Forza 1. And you got a little bridge going over the top of it as well. I have to slow down that much, but I'm just doing it anyway. Oh no, the audio popping is still there. Still there in little bits, but not as bad as it was. Oh well. It's not gonna ruin the immersion. There is one little graphical mishap that they had with this track as well. Is on the main menu screen, is that they have like a little 3D render of the circuit layout. And on the back straight, it's got like a chicane section, but it doesn't actually have that on the track itself. So it was, I guess it was a concept version of the track originally, but they decided to scrap the chicane element. But yeah, this part up here, about halfway through, or halfway up, is supposed to be a left-right-left chicane, or a right-left-right chicane. But no, it's completely straight. No issues at all. Get the ass end out a little bit. And there we go. Another race is complete. And we will handbrake it across the line this time, because it's our little thing. And there we go. Oh, that didn't sound healthy. Right, save the replay, please. Done. Thank you very much. So there we go. That is the second to last race in this little group. Complete. And finally, we'll get the second last lot of cars. So we get the... Ooh. Nice. Maserati. It looks alright from the front. The rear, not so much. For the silver, we get the Porsche GT3. Again, not too bad. Race in the American Le Mans series. And for the bronze, we get... Was that a Corvette? Oh no, it's the Supra. And there we go. Right, but yeah, I'll show you, look, on the track map there, it's got like a little chicane wobbly bit on the back straight, but you don't have that on the track itself, so the circuit map is wrong. Fix your stuff, turn 10. Okay, we're going to go to the S-Class. Quite a selection. We're going to go for... we're going to go for the Mercedes AMG. Any color? No, it's only... You can have any color you want as long as it's silver. To reverse with the automatic transmission, continue to hold a brake after coming to a complete stop. To stop reversing, release the brake and then press it again. Automatic transmission? Pah! Don't give me none of that. We're starting in fourth. And away we go. Why was he so slow? Excuse me. And again, the braking on this game is a lot nicer compared to the first game where I have to use ABS. There's a barrier there. I have to use ABS because the brakes would lock up way too easily. But on this game, nah. No problems with locking brakes at all. You're just nice and smooth on the brakes. And nothing locks up. And you're fine. We've got all that bloody catching up to do again. There's the... Ferrari F40, F50. Can't remember which F it is, there's too many of them. So this is certainly not going to be a nice clean race. My car is going to look second hand. But not a problem. Okay then. I hope I don't have to restart this race, because that would be rather annoying. Nah, we got plenty of time. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, they slow down a lot earlier for these corners. So we're coming up to the last lap anyway. I should be able to take the lead just before the end of the last lap, if I can get past the Ferrari. I don't know, the leader has pulled quite an exceptional lead. They're all running single file, very slow. Everyone seems to have opted for the silver paint scheme on their cars. Apart from the Ferrari, who's got a red one, but everyone is in a silver car. Apart from the Maserati, he's in a white and blue one. Who is getting in the way? Yeah, I'm going to have to do this race again because of my arsing around, but that's not a problem. I will quickly do that off screen, so I will see you back in just a moment. And there we go then. Second time is the charm. Very easy to get past them this time for some reason. But we get the victory. And we didn't really mess up the car that much either, so... Had about a 4-second gap over second place in the end. And Schwartz finished in 4th. There we go. Nicely done. So, save the replay. And we'll get on and collect our final group of winnings for this little batch. And whatever shall they be? So we get them for the gold trophy, the Corvette, the C5R, very nice. For silver, we get the Cadillac, again, not too bad. Again, that camera went weird there for a second. So yeah, the Caddy, not bad for the American Le Mans series. And we get another MR2 by looks of it. Oh no, it's an S2000, the Mugen S2000, so there we go. Same as it was in Forza 1. So that is the first group of 5 done. We'll have the next group of 5 next time, and what I'm going to be doing is, for the class of car, the U, R4, R3, R2, and R1, I'm going to be using for the final 5 races in the exhibition. So we're going to go back to the D class and work our way back up to the S class, and do the same for the next group of races before we head on to the final 5. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you next time for the next group of 5 exhibition races before we head on to the final 5. So thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, see you next time, bye for now.